Alright. Back again. More factory today, right? I have a whole list of things to do. So let's first start off with what we always do. Run back to the South Factory. I have a few chores to do. Just a few things to tweak. Things are largely going just fine. There's a few issues here and there. One of the things I want to turn off is we are deploying whales a lot now. And we're not building them as fast as we are using them. And the reason for that is brains, essentially. Not enough brains. We're completely out now. So I'm going to do something which is probably nigh unthinkable for most people here. I'm just going to turn off vat brains. I'm going to stop making them right here. Which one are you? Which one are you? And then you go here in between. You are Mr. Vat Brain person right here. So you stop. I think. Here. We need no more neural processors. That is the main thing in front of us. Oh, so you are the correct one. So I want to make sure like this guy has preference. So therefore you are the one that's going for making vat brains, which is all the way here. Yeah, right next to a wood line. You need to stop, and you're going to get put in a box. Give me your brain. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Let me try that one again. Give me your brains. Then I want you to pick up brains, and I want you to go. There you go. Something feels a little off. He's only getting 300 brains, and yet I put a bunch of... Oh, okay, I see what happened. I put it in the dinosaur instead of putting it in the output here. So you just get picked up, and you're going to get put here. Pasquale, I'm assuming that's you. We're probably going to end up with too many brains. But I want to make sure we have maximum neural processors first. You know? What am I doing? First off, we want to check that off. No more vat brains. Done. We have a waste coke production. Oh yeah. Let's go fix that. For some reason, we have now flipped back again to having way too much coke. And so we're going to have to burn some of it off in the least efficient way possible, if we can manage that. So right up here in the hydrocarbon processing area, we're jammed up most of the time. And the acute problem is we don't have enough benzene, which means we don't have any nitrobenzene, which means we're not producing iron oxide at industrial scale. And it's all because this is getting jammed up on, what is it? It's the mixture, the residual mixture. Yeah, this stuff. We have too much of it. If we go look up here, and we're running right now. That's good. Oh, because we're consuming it right now, but soon we will not. So I want to put in a vent. I think the vent happens right here. And you want to make, just ash, I think. We just make ash. Coal gas? What's it called? Alright, let's take a look. It's coke. Take coke, make just ash, right? No, it's coal gas. Ash, coal gas, and tar. Oh, and it was in the distillation column, right? So lucky I have some of you too. Okay, so coal gas, please. Coal gas. Right there. And we'll just vent these in the most expedient way possible. And the ash will go over here to that ash out. See, we're locked up now. And being locked up, these guys are about to stop, right? Oh, you're locked up on condensate? Maybe this entire area needs work. If there's a condensate... here, maybe I can use sushi belt mechanics here in a minute. Well, okay, let's do that now. Let's foresee it right now. Not sushi belt, sushi pipe. That great degenerate solution. See, this is filling up. So what we'll do is we need to burn a lot more condensate. So, like that. And then you just kind of drag across, right? And then they'll do a timeshare kind of thing here, right? And it'll run out, and then a new thing will vent, and then it'll run out, and then a new thing will vent, just like we're doing up north. And so condensates won't be the issue, but now residual mixture is the issue. And that's because we have coke that we are not getting rid of. So let's go solve that problem / create a new problem. So what we want is to wire you up. I want you to go enable when coke is greater than 2000. There you go. And then you will just output over here. Just dragging you clean over. We're just not even gonna try to do this correctly, right? Straight over, straight over. In and then you're gonna make this stuff. And then this gas should just go into a generic vent, right? That's what should happen. Like, we're not going to try to keep any of this. We're just going to take it up and we're going to vent it just like we did those condensates right there. Can we sneak through? Sneak through. Nice. And we will overcomplicate this further. So, actually, we're going to try to get straight into that timeshare over there. Just like this. There we go. Shouldn't that have yelled at me, saying, hey, you can't put multiple things in one? But here I am. Alright, well, time to see if this is going to work. It's our favorite time, right? What we have to do is hook this guy up. Maybe hook one up next to it, right? Okay, I thought for a second we were having fluid extent problems. But new. Oh, that's not what we need to do at all. There we go. Alright, good. And this will go as long as there's over 2,000 in here. And so the dinosaur... Why aren't you guys going? Oh, the ash isn't out. My fault. I forgot the other half of this problem. Luckily, we have a solution for that too. In that we have an ash out right there, which is also why this is a pretty good place to do this. And down, and then in. There you go. Ash problem be gone. So, are you actually running? Good. No, you don't use prod. I want you to do like whatever is the opposite of prod. There, go faster, do more. Eat that coke. I think it's probably even going faster than it's being produced. It certainly will once dinosaur comes and steals a whole fistful out of there. Alright, we all going? Everyone going? Now we have a final vent. Unthinkable that we would ever need to vent coke, but here we are. We're gonna have to do this up north too, eventually. Not immediately, just eventually. So, residual... Yeah, we're eating everything. Good. Alright, check that off. This factory needs more bricks. With the addendum, I don't know how much I care. Because I already just shut off vat brains. How much am I going to pretend to care about making everything faster? I suppose there's a real easy way to make more bricks right there. Like just a clean 20% more bricks. Alright, I'll do that. We will go over to the brick maker. We will double your speed. And then we'll give you double prod. There, 20% more bricks at exactly the same initial overall speed. It looks like heavy bottleneck on sand. Can't see this being a huge problem, right? Why aren't you going? What's your problem? No water? That's intriguing. No one else seems to be suffering from this. But no water over here is a big problem. Here. I carry these around for a reason, right? And I want you to underflow less than 20. Watch this be some super critical area. Well, I did just ruin that. Alright. With every day, our only hope is we fix more than we completely wreck. Alright, there. Maybe we had a problem here, maybe we didn't. But it's probably better now? Question mark? Probably. It should be, and is definitely making more bricks than before. Oop. Oop. Alright, so we're just going to check that off too. Methane is unregulated. Alright, we're done with the South Factory. So, we'll check back in on all this, like we do. But that is our tweaks for the horrid Southlands today. And hopefully, it's enough to keep them all going. Why has this stopped? Why am I not seeing a huge line backed up of copper cubes? Why are we stopped? Why are we stopped? Oh, iron oxide. Oh, ooh, we were about to lock up again, weren't we? And that was because of iron oxide, but because we're now making appropriate amounts of benzene, because everything is flowing again, the iron oxide's coming in. Okay. Okay, so we just have to let that run, and maybe it'll get better. If not, I'll come back, and I'll fix it again. I gotta grab that. Alright, up north we go. We got a lot of stuff in our inventory, huh? A few too many whales. Oh, these barrels have to go somewhere. Alright, we've got a list to do up north, too, before we can get to the business of a dedicated hydrogen maker. So, I'll take care of that. You go in here. This is trash. We're also going to toss the barreling machine in here. Try to remember that this is here, right? Oh, the barreling machine got taken away? Huh. Very curious. It's like I knew I just put it there. Where'd it go? And the bots grabbed it. But why? And I'm going to try to ease up on using so many whales. I know it's good for the long term, but maybe I should just do for right now, you know? Think about the immediate short term. Here, put that in there. It's not junk by any means, but I also don't need it in my inventory. I also kind of don't need this in my inventory. It's not going to be used for basically ever. Alright, so on our list of things to do, oxygen vent. We've decided just not to do that for right now. It's going to be a water, just dump it into water, but that's just hold on, everyone. We need a creosote vent if we're going to be using the carbolic oil. Here, let's set that up first. Do I have miners on me? Is 8 miners enough miners? I mean, almost certainly, right? We're going to start mining stone. And that's here, right? There. That's certainly enough miners. Boom. Actually gonna mine stone with creosote. How has it come to this? The world has decayed back into this, its most primitive form. Like right here, we kind of don't want to do this anymore. So, what we have to do, pick this up. And you guys have to probably just come down like this. Like so. And like so. Then we want to overflow out. This is using too many valves, but I don't care. Well, maybe we just need one. And then like so, like so, like so, like so. Okay. And now we just pull creosote south as far as we can. No, not pull creosote south, pull carbolic south. We should be able to slip through here just fine because I left so much space. Because I saw the future. And in the future, I knew I would be doing things like this. To leave lots of space, try to leave the maximal number of lines open, build light and airy. Don't say like an elf. Don't say like an elf. That's insulting and it's racist. We're just building efficiently, that's all. So this will have carbolic. At the moment we're not making anything because the creosote is clogging the system because it has no vent. I really have no reason I'm doing this aside from just general hating of all greenery. It is not factory and it must get out of the way. Some may say I'm being harsh. Some may say I'm being brutal. I'm simply being practical, thank you. Simply being tidy. It's important not to leave loose ends. Those trees remember, and if they remember, they will come for revenge one day. Mustn't have that. So it must be clean. It must be done from beginning to end, without any loose ends. No loose ends, no regrets, only sleep for all those trees. Sleep with them now on fire. Now keep in mind we're doing this, not because we want the stone. We don't. We're doing this for the Kerogen. This is kind of silly, right? Especially since I'm going to have to power all this. Alright. Well, commit to the bit, right? There. Build for eternity. So, this is probably not going to be able to power all this, right? Like, they're not all going to be running. If only because there's not going to be nearly enough carbolic to run all of them. So what's your minimum draw? What's going on here? So maybe this is okay? I don't know. Don't know and don't care. So we're doing this for the Kerogen. With the Kerogen, we will make shale oil. With shale oil, we will make vaporanes one day. But more importantly, we're going to be making pure hydrogen in astonishing amounts. And we'll have an oxygen generator and it'll finally put to bed whether or not the electrolyzers electrolyzing water are hydrogen generators or they're oxygen generators. Answer, they are oxygen generators, and we have hydrogen generators right here. This is also adding to the power burden. Yeah. Now let's hope it works out, right? Time to hook this up. You need carbolic oil, of all things. It's not going to produce very much, I don't think. We'll have to look in on this place later. Oh, wait a second. I need to actually assign you your purposes, right? Use filters. Stone. This is waste stone. Use filters. Kerogen. And you are primary Kerogen. So just do this. Excuse me. Then just like hook in right there, right? It's kind of everybody. Mostly everybody. There we go. Now it's everybody. We are ready to have a party here. We are only going to use normal caravans here. Even though a whale is probably better. But the thing is, I think we're just going to be very low throughput. Store food. Come here. Fill cargo. And if I'm wrong, I'll upgrade this to the whale. Using aerial caravans whenever possible is clearly the right idea. And empty the cargo. And we don't have an equivalent Kerogen anywhere. So I have to go make a Kerogen bin. Alright, let's go make a creosote vent. For that we're going to need 2 tar processors, I think. Which I think are one of these buildings, right? Right here. Tar processing units. 2. That's what I wanted. Alright, excellent. So, right about... where is creosote? Right here. So, you need to vent. You need an overflow vent. Overflow of 95, please. And then do we have... we're not using this line already, so use it now. Bring it over. What is this, bitumen? Pretty sure this is bitumen. And then right here. And here is where we are going to handle this situation. So we are going to need a pump jet. We're going to need this, essentially. We have to do this. Should I go get a level 1 pump jack? It's supposed to have 2 here. No, it's supposed to only have 1, I think. So, okay. Oh, I don't have a cooling tower? Well, I can make one real fast. And I think I will get level 1 pump jack, but it's going to be a run. I mean, it's not going to take long, but still. Where are level 1 pump jacks? No? I thought they were right here, right? We'll have a few of these. They're useful. There we go. So here's the creosote. It's coming in here, but it doesn't get used here. You are actually the wrong beast. Sort of the right style, but the wrong beast. We need boilers. So like you? Is this how we choose to live our life? We're just gonna assume this is okay. Because right now we need to put in 2 tar processors. You are big boys, unfortunately. I guess we just do this. We also have to bring wood in, unfortunately. Alright, dinosaur. I need you to go get food. Store food. I need you to go get wood for me. Right here. Fill cargo. Come here. Empty cargo. Please do this for me, Mr. Dinosaur. Then you have to make treated wood, which is the best way to get rid of creosote. This is more than a little ugly. Whatever, right? There we are. And it doesn't use a line, which was what I was trying to go for right there. This is, of course, quite silly. But no one was expecting a masterpiece at this point, right? Okay, you got water in, you got fuel to burn. All we need is some wood right here to get us started. We are going to have to burn this line, huh? Ah, well. If it becomes a problem, I'll deal with it, he says with utter confidence. Of course I will. That's a problem for later. There's always more time later, right? Okay, so what we need now is some wood. What I don't have. So let's cast our gaze south at the stone pile. We've actually mined a little bit. Okay, nice. And we need to go get a Kerogen bin somewhere. So where are we going to set that up? It's obviously a single brick. And it's a material I have contempt for. So I guess you come right here. There's no logic behind this, it's just happening. It's just a thing that's happening. You know, it has to go somewhere, therefore it goes here. There's a dinosaur in the way. Great. And then, hopefully, we'll be making continual carbolic, which will be enough to get a dribble. Whale, I want you to take a lap, please. That whale is in the way of putting this down. Sorry. Oh, this is in the way too. There we go. Alright, so. You are hooked in red, and red goes nowhere. So, hook you in like so. I wonder if I've been up to date on all the alarms. It's going to be hard to tell if I haven't, right? I'm going to have to wait for something to break, or audit all the lights. which is probably more likely. I'll have to do that one of these days. So, oh hey buddies. Thanks everyone. Very useful. So we just dunked Kerogen right here. It's second tier, second row, far right. Right here. Your job is now Kerogen. Okay, another dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur, I want you to go and store food. Then I want you to go all the way down to the Kerogen input, right here. I want you to fill that cargo, and then I want you to go to the Kerogen bin, right there. I want you to empty that cargo. So please, go and do that thing for me. I need more basic caravans. And I don't have any of them. So I'll have to go south once more. Alright, so let's take a look at the vent we just made. Seems like it just started. Nice. So there it is, eating lots of treated wood. Treated wood's burning. It burns clean. Good. We might need... Oh, I really wish I hadn't put this way over here. Well, it is eating the creosote. So that's good. It's eating it at a rate of 200 a second, but it's going to slow down in a bit here because we won't be able to vent. I wish there was an inefficiency mod. So right here, yeah, it's falling. And this is all bubbling. And so this kicks on every once in a while. Carbolic should be made. Let's just watch this. Oh, look, there we are. Every once in a while, one of you kicks on, and it's just an utter drivel. Not much at all. It's going to take forever. That's fine. We don't need much of this stuff. Like, each one of Kerogen is 10 shale oil, I think. Which translates into a lot of hydrogen. Nah, I don't know. Things are okay. I think it's okay anyway. Alright, we'll find out. Next on the list of things what to do. Methane is unregulated. I can probably just go fix that right now. Like, I'm getting mixed up with my chores and new build. We're getting there. So methane is unregulated, huh? So you need to underflow less than 20. Great job. Go that way. That's kind of perfect. Check that off. Now we need to take shale oil, and we have to take Kerogen, and we have to make shale oil. And then right next door, we have to make a hydrogen maker with shale oil and I think tin chromium. Let's take a look at that. Shale oil. This needs to be made. We will import a whole lot of Kerogen. We will put steam. This is a retorter. What even is a retorter? Reformer? That's different. Retorter. It doesn't have any other... Oh my god. Oh wow. It doesn't have any versions. This is the version you get. Alright. So you just need steam and a lot of space. So I think 4 of you is probably all I can handle, right? Alright, and then after that, shale oil again, and then you get made into just a destructive distillation column. Doesn't even need heat. Nice. Okay, so it doesn't even need heat, but it does need tin chromium, so it's worthwhile to do down here. Not here. This needs this is heat. Like this place is kind of valuable. So I guess where do we put it? Like, do I just do the shale oil right here? I mean, it doesn't matter. And then I just need a line of destructive distillation. Maybe shale oil right here and then destructive distillation right here for hydrogen. Or the other way around. Honestly, it does not matter. Then it would be pretty easy to get just a line of pure hydrogen coming down. And then not have to worry about the Gorbachevs. I kind of like that idea. Or I could do this right here in this weird one. Yeah. We're going to save this space and we're going to use it right here instead. Should go see if I have any windmills down south. He says for the multiplicitous time. So is this even a good idea? I mean, obviously taking it over is a good idea. Shale oil, hydrogen, and then leave space for something else. How many columns do I have? Need more. Probably the most popular building in the game, right? Alright, that's probably good. So let's go get on that. And then we're going to have to goose all the dinosaurs to deliver their cargoes. Because we just aren't producing carbolic in huge amounts. Here, let's take a look. Kerogen. Yep. Well, that is decent production, honestly. That could be doing a lot worse. We are going over here. How are we doing on windmills? He asks, knowing that, well, he should have asked before. 31. Alright, we're going to go get windmills. That's a good sign. That we have done something right somewhere. How are we doing here? Perfect, I suppose. Perfect in aspect. Perfect in a way. And we're going to try to get more caravans while we're down here, as we're out of normal caravans. While we are trying to make as many neuroprocessors as we can. Where are we going? We are going right down here. No more vat brains for right now. Probably no more vat brains forever. We just don't really need them at the moment. Thank you. Caravans over here, right? Yes. Oh. Guess we can't pick up that many. Alright, let's look at neuroprocessors. As we should. Oh, that guy's getting food. Oh, and you're working. Okay, good. And 50% prod. That's nice. No one's waiting. That's a good sign. Alright, time to be the windmill fairy. And distribute windmills to all the good city blocks. And, you know, the ones that are still being made. Alright, there you go. Everybody. Spread our joy. And we're going to go over here and get these two. Yep, we're going to make these bots fly. Good. Are we all out? No, we still have 7 windmills. I guess we just have to stand here and wait for them to finish. Okay, that's fine too. How are we doing on power, I ask? We're at kind of average, and average is 26 gigawatts. See, it's 25 megawatts out per. That's just nice. We have over 1,000 turbines on the field. This is how you know you're playing the game correctly. Alright, we gotta go fill up on gas. I really have to sit down and start thinking about making lithium so I can get these solar panels up. Alright, so we have a big honk in the way right here. And we have to do a few things. Always use the aerial caravan, even if you don't think you're gonna need it. Now you need retorter. Are you retorter? Right there. You're bigger still. Wow. Is 4 too many? I didn't leave any vias. Wow. Alright, so it is 3 reporters per. And there's no way to speed it up, and it doesn't take any, it also does not take prod or speed. You need how much per? 20 per, oh, okay, so very little. So, you make water. And where was that thing I just had? Alright, so how are we going to do this? Probably exactly like it is, right? And you hooked up. We will have yet another new ingredient. I'm going to have to boost the dinosaurs to make sure that they deliver at least the first charge of everything. And I'm still going to use a normal dinosaur, not a whale for this. Because I don't think it's necessary. I'm trying to save on, I'm trying to save the whales. That's what I'm doing. Fill cargo, and right here, and then empty the cargo. Okay, go and do that. Alright, I have to tell this dinosaur to cut with what he has. Oh, he already has a full cargo? Nice. Alright, so that's on the way. Yeah, you probably need this. Here. Kind of sad I'm going to have to bring in tin chromium, right? That's kind of why I wanted to do it in the south, to share on the infrastructure. Alright, so we have shale oil. Great. We have to go put that in a tank. We have to alert that on that tank. So, over here, and underflow less than 20. Beautiful, right? Okay, so let's hook all this up. Just run, 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 run to race the sun. There we go. So you have everything you need, right? Yeah, you have your steam, you have all that. And then right here, we are going to get another dinosaur in, and we're going to make hydrogen. And I only think we need a single line right here because of the nature of this. So we'll see how much I can fit in. So it's going to be like this, like this. I want you to make hydrogen. Oh no, does this recipe not exist? Oh no. Please say no. It's in a destructive distillation column, and it doesn't exist. Oh. 800 hydrogen from shale oil, and it doesn't. Oh, yeah. Not equals not exist. Okay, let's just, before I get too upset, because this really does spoil a lot of my plans. Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, all my plans for today just kind of just trashed. Oh, that is so sad. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Oh, that hurts so bad. And so this is just pointless now. There was no reason to do this. And I have to go back to the drawing board with another hydrogen. Oh, that sucks. It also means that shale oil doesn't get tanks, because shale oil is used in like just a couple things. And this doesn't exist. Like I don't, most of these probably don't even exist, right? So, okay. Depression is always. Depression is AMR. Look, here it's starting. I was gonna be so happy, but instead I am so this. Man. There is some whiplash. Here, provider tank. You provide this stuff. There you go. Shale oil available by order. Well, what am I gonna do now? If that... And I've used this part of this. I was... This really should be over here now. I think I'm just gonna pick it up and move it over there. This dinosaur... Oh, it's got so much Kerogen in it. I just leave it, I suppose. As a testament to my foolishness. Okay. Let's try to rally. There is another recipe, right? We have condensed distillates we can get rid of. And maybe this recipe exists. That's where we are. Maybe the recipe exists. So let's go get some gas refineries. This is about to happen. And I'm not going to drop everything to make these personal row reports, but next episode I totally will. And that's going to be kind of revolutionary. Well, no. It's going to be iterative is what it's going to be. It's going to give me a lot of inventory space. Also coming up, I need to upgrade everything. I've been holding off because they made a lot of changes to caravans, and I've been just kind of giving them time. You know? Alright, so we have 8 now. That's far too many. Do you exist, recipe? No, you don't. You actually don't. This doesn't exist either. The recipe to make hydrogen. Oh. Pain. Oh, pain. So this doesn't exist. Oh, it's a gas refinery. This was a gas pros. Okay, excuse me. Before I start ranting and just screaming and throwing a fit, let's make sure it's the right thing, right? Oh, it does exist. Okay. So this does exist. Let's go make this work. So I think when I have these roboports, I'm going to upgrade all the mods. And it's going to change everything. And it will, of course, be on camera for your amusement. So I think we're making condensed distillates down. Oh, what a pain. We made that all for nothing. I'm going to have to go put that on the bug tracker, too. Ah. So somewhere in here we're making condensed distillates, right? Condensed distillates. You are made as a byproduct of naphtha. And I think we just feed you in. We might need a naphtha vent. The condensed distillates come right here. Oh, and they get immediately pumped into propane gas. Like, is that all you do? Like, shouldn't we be full up. And then the propane gas comes this way. And this doesn't vent. Oh. Looks like we are in fact not using it. So we do need to vent the naphtha. Alright, let's go do that. Just to put a pull on that system. So naphtha's right there. And we don't have the city block prepared, so I guess we do that now. And we are just going to bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch. For today is not working out like I wanted to. Looks like it's clean at least. City block. Okay. We're just going to build one. No, we do the bricks first now. Okay. You. Straight over. Now we do this. The intelligent way, which of course I did not come up with on my own. I had to be told. Whatever, it's fine, right? I was intelligent enough not to reject obviously correct advice. That's not a bad place to be, right? Of course not. I don't have a cooling tower on me. Let's see. How to line you up correctly. It's like somewhere right here. Right there, almost. Your bot's back on. We don't have a cooling tower. And I can't build one because I need duralumin. So, have I made cooling towers? I can't even remember. I should have. Oh, right there. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for giving me things. Alright, so now we do the exact same thing as before. Overflow at 95 to just start burning the stuff. It means that this naphtha I was making before is no longer a primary product. It is now a secondary product. Oh, I actually got it perfectly where it needs to be. Because I really need to line the rest of this with windmills. How many do I have on me? Not enough. Good to know. What was I saying? Something about... Yeah, since I'm using naphtha to make hydrogen now, this is kind of obviously incorrect here. Even if I don't have the windmills, I do need the electrical infrastructure, right? So it will be the... Oh, no, uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Then this is a problem. Alright, just kind of... Yeah, just like that. Just like pretend it's not real for the moment. There. And we have to get this over to there. And how do we do that? I think we have to back it off and then go this way. This, right? And then this way, or here, and then down. So right there. I can't believe that recipe just didn't exist. I mean, okay. I can totally believe that that recipe didn't exist. It's very much in character for this mod, for that recipe not to actually be there and only kind of be advertised. However, that does not affect my disappointment. So next, we have to go over and we have to unregulate naphtha. So congratulations, you are now emancipated. And this will make 50 condensed distillates. And you take 100 of those, and we need to make more out of hydrogen, so... Do we have any space for this? Nah. I mean, I could put it right behind, but that's kind of criminal of me. Yeah, this does pose a problem, doesn't it? Where I need to take the high distillates right here, or the condensed distillates, and I have to get them out of here. I could hook them into the biofluid network and make this the biofluid network's problem, which I think I'm probably gonna do. It also means that this needs to be vented as well. Where is this out? Where is your out, sir? Right here. Like, you are also infected with byproduct syndrome. It's not like we're even making enough right now. And we also need tin chromium, so yes, I've decided. We will get this out via biofluid network, as Melon intended it to be. Like you, and then provider. Big P, because we don't need to put in tanks, certainly. There we go. And it's going to just collect over time. Are there any other ways to make it? Condensed distillates. Nope. There is exactly 2 ways to make it, and one's a variant of the other one. And this is by far the best one. So, okie dokie, I guess. Just have to wait for this to build up. We have naphtha for days now, so we just leave it be. Okay, accepted. So, now we come over to this side. And we struggle hard to accomplish our primary goal for today. Which I imagine means we have to use this place now. We could probably bring in tin chromium right here, because it's in the neighborhood. So we can do something like this. Add in more purple boxes of shame. I mean, I should have probably cleaned it up before I did any of this, right? All that's fine. All this is not fine. Alright, let's make some portion of that real, and then drag over tin chromium, get condensed distillates out of the biofluid network, and then build a hydrogen maker. The problem is we're really far from where we need to plug that in right now, and that's right here. You're importing hydrogen like this. That's kind of rough. We also have to get it over to the... It's a bad place to do this. Because I'm going to have to get the hydrogen... I guess all the way up to here is not so bad. Just one line, all the way up here, and then split off, and then split off, and it's going to be okay. Yeah, I suppose. This is a primary producer, so I can do things like that. Alright, so... It's just kind of pointless. Is it the gas refinery? Why do I have so few of these if it is? Why do I have so few of these, if it is? I don't know. We're just gonna do one line. Just making hydrogen. I don't think I'm ever going to get more than this. I know it's a foolish thing to say, but it's how I feel right now. You really don't need to be all that polite. Go all the way to the edge. There's no point, eh? 7 is the number. Alright, so pull you over. Why do I have so few of these? That is a solid question. And like that. There's plenty of room to maneuver. Alright, I accept this as reasonable, I think. Only do we have any tin chromium here at all? We do. Comes right here and stops. Take a lap, please. Oh. Okay. You're trying to... I don't even know what you're trying to do, but whenever I put in a weight like that, it means I'm stealing your food, and I'm brain wiping you, and you're coming with me. There we go. I did that all with respect, by the way. There, just in case anyone was wondering. The brain wipe was done with only the most kind way possible. So, what you need is to come right here. Right there. Bring it over. We are running into 0 difficulties. There. There. Right there. Okay, so we need to get rid of some of this titanium purple, right? It looks like the best way to do that would be to try to find a dinosaur to buy it. That might be our only hope here. So, where does this even come from? Here, Mr. Dinosaur. Would you be interested in any titanium purple? Knew you would. So we need 3 more gas processing units. And a ton more windmills. No, it's not gas processing units, they're refineries, right? Gas refinery? Just 3 more? I can't keep even the simplest information in my head anymore. There's something definitely wrong with me. Which may or may not have been apparent from my choice of hobbies. We good? Is this okay? Could have sworn I already put in something asking for condensates. Is that a false memory? It's going to be a long time before a delivery comes. This might not be the solution for us. This might not be continual production, especially since it's going to be competitive with petroleum gas for a while. And petroleum gas isn't really needed much at all, but I still don't want to be competitive with it, you know? Gonna have to do this. Do the normal thing. Quester chest. Bang bang, quest, condensed. Yeah, I have some serious doubts as to whether I'm doing the correct thing here, or even a reasonable thing. Okay. We'll see, right? maybe I'll end up being pleasantly surprised. Which is totally a thing that happens in this game all the time, right? Pleasant surprises. Right there, and you just get plugged in. Only, of course, I meant this. There. And, like, there's no way we're going to be making enough distillates to do this. We are building far, far for the future right now. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind that much. I do feel the need to point it out. There we go. Over. Where have you guys been? What were you guys doing? I have to go get gas, don't I? Maybe there'll be more windmills down. Oh, we're almost at this tech. I think this is like the last practical upgrade I'm going to be getting for a very long time. What's your problem now? ASP? How's ASP doing? You're stuck. You're stuck waiting for stainless. Alright. I kind of accept this being a bottleneck. Like, it's got a line, unfortunately. At least it's not Duralumin anymore. Alright, so now this is a primary producer, so underflow less than 20. Then we're going to try to find a way to get this up. Straight up here, so it looks like 1, 2, 3. And that's 1, 2, 3, which is exactly where we were going. Good instincts, right? Then head north. Good. And straight in here. And this is where we have to start paying attention, right? Right here, actually. This is hydrogen waste. So this is unlimited. But I can hook it in because it's post-limiter, right? Does that make sense to anyone here? And I can bridge it over and come straight into here, and it will connect in. And hopefully this will get this started. Right? Now, I think we have to get rid of this, because we've just connected the consumer into the producer, which certainly sounds like a sin when I phrase it like that. And that here we have waste producers, and it's connected into this consumer right here. Maybe I only have to underflow here too? That seems wise. Less than 20. Make sure there's always space in there. So we have primary producer, but the primary producer is limited, and the secondary producers are also limited. That seems... It seems somewhat valid to me. Like, there are ways when this is probably correct, right? So you're just cranking along. Good for you guys. This is getting sometimes. It's going to take a very long time to fill up. Alright, you have 10k. A Gorbachev should be coming along to deliver this at some point. One of you guys? No. They're saline deliverers. Maybe I have to move on for a time. Because that is going to deliver 10,000 distillates, condensed distillates. And that will then expand up into 40,000 hydrogen, which is going to be used. And this is all just temporary until I have a draw of oxygen in the system, so... Alright, stop thinking about it, I guess. Start doing something else. Shale oil. That's just... see. Just pissy right here. So I guess what I do now is I start planning out a plastic maker right here, melamine and plastic in this block. Does that sound right to anybody here? It's right there. I'm gonna clean this. Now you go like this. I wish I had a lot more windmills. Yeah, I really wish I could see any of this working. Maybe I should turn naphtha up. No, throw down a few more. I know this is all gonna just stop being useful. Oh, nice, tech happened. Oh, Gorbachev's coming. Alright, we're gonna hold off on that for a second. Yeah, condensed distillate delivery on the way. Why are there two of them? I would not think there would be enough of that. Alright, primary hydrogen maker online, making tons and tons and tons of hydrogen. So we can run up here as fast as we can, and we can see you springing to life. Good. Making hydrogen and cyanic. Right? Hydrogen pressurizing. Look at it pressurize. Good. Then up here, formamide being made. Good. Up here, formic being made. Good. Coming up into this kind of maze of tanks right here to be made available for the network. Also good. Is ammonia overflowing? No. It is still underflowing because it's all being munched up into both cyanic, which is going over into the tanks, and into formic, which is building up pressure. So it is understandable that ammonia is not ready yet. And later on we'll put in... why is cyanic pressure not building here? I guess it's all just being dumped into formic right now. Later on I'm going to put in dedicated... oh, and that was that, huh? Gone so fast. Yeah, just gone so fast. Well, I am not sure I have made any progress or done anything good whatsoever. Here, let's pick a new tech. What am I doing now? Like, sap upgrade? As I recall, none of these are any good. I have to go put in a sap plantation, though, because of latex coming. Is this something I care about? It's more efficient on tin, but it needs silver, which may or may not be something I want. Naven stage 2 is probably worthwhile. Like, I don't need research speed. Magnesium. Zapier stage 2 seems like a real good idea. Yeah. Let's start getting the stage 2 of all these critters. I want to do symbiosis at some point. So tomorrow I'm going to be making this Mach 2 equipment. Right here. It's over here, right? Personal Roboport. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, of course I can't build any. I can probably just right-click it a couple times. Yeah, there's nothing here that really requires an assembly line. It's going to be a long time before the next one. So maybe I do that. Maybe it's just easier. I don't know. Right here. So you're still running, and you're still making... It's going to be a while before this fills up. I guess I guess the petroleum gas does have to be limited, right? Because then it goes into hydrogen. Hydrogen has a vent associated with it. So by limiting the petroleum gas, we rely on the vent for the hydrogen, which is perfectly valid. So, okay, that makes sense. But it's going to be very pulse. So we made no progress here. Sad as it is to say. Great. All right, next we have to make melamine. Melamine and your friends. We don't have urea yet. Maybe I should work on that in order to make the resin, because it's about this time. And all we have to do for that is to start setting up a proper Xylopho larva mulching plant. Alright, that's fine. So, we are going to import fish food. Sad as it is to say, I still don't want to do livestock raising. So we are going to import a material from the south and then just save ourselves a bunch of grief. And where we're going to put this, I want to make just a dedicated food line somewhere. But I guess not. I guess we're going to do it right here. And we're going to start putting fish food on top of each other and then food and then leave blank spots maybe. I don't know. I probably should be making a dedicated food tower, but I don't have space for alarming that. Well, I can make space. I was threatening to do that, to collapse this down to make a few more. So that seems reasonable, right? So like food tower, keep it organized, and then we're going to have animal part processor over here. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll reorganize the alarm system. Hopefully that's not going to cause me a bunch of problems. Just thinking about that makes me believe I should do it sooner rather than later. So this is invalid. This is invalid. Then copy all this. No, copy anything. Go bots. So what I want to do is start putting in towers for food. We're going to start with you, right? Right here. Now, I really wish I could start with one that didn't have a plan associated with it, you know? Alright, so this goes here-ish, right? It's 2 over, and I didn't catch any of the power poles. What? It doesn't have the power poles. Oh. That's kind of distressing, isn't it? It's like that, I suppose. How is this so hard? How is this game so hard today? Just, I want everyone to keep in mind I do this for fun. So this doesn't go right there. And everything else is more or less okay, right? Except we're the first layer, so we have to do something about that. There. And we're running low on power. Alright, so huzzah. We have fish food, right? Dinosaur. You have a shameful, secretive duty. You must be very, very careful and go to the south and then politely ask that they give us fish food. Just politely ask, and then come here. I want you to dump it here. We won't take too much. Just one entire aerial caravan. Alright, go. And then hopefully I will be able to give you more honorable duty later. It's just for now, it's not happening. So, time to go get Zillifo. I guess we're going to do this right here, huh? We're going to make a wastewater plant. And that's just going to involve producing Zillifo larvae and then mulching Zillifo larvae simply for the wastewater. But we have to go make sap first, so I got to go set that up. Good, fine. Sap and sap seeds. That was something I knew I was going to need for a while. So, and we're going to have to go get gas. So maybe go do that first. Really is a pity we don't have any windmills waiting for us down south, because we've like 50 in the hole right now. Okay. Away we go. We're gonna go get gasoline, or diesel rather, and then we're going to put in a sap farm, and then we're gonna go put in Zillifo in order to make wastewater, in order to turn wastewater into urea. And that's all going to be in that block right there. Oh, we're full up. How wonderful. So then with urea, we can get fertilizer, but we can make formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is going to be used in melamine resin, in addition to countless other things, sooner or later, right? That's all we can do. Bam. Then we will just continue moving forward. But this was a disappointing episode. Like, I can already tell that things are not going to plan. Can't believe I wasted time. Oh, that's a good sign, right? Where are you going? Where are you going with that? Oh, that you're probably heading over to all the way across. To make trioxide, I think. Yeah, or diborane. All right, so that's questionably good. Put that all there. What else do I have? Do I need? I don't think anything else is really important right now, right? Oh, I need to get rid of this retorter. Don't even want to think about this thing. Right. I have kind of decided to build the Mach 2s myself. I want 6 of them, maybe only 5 of them. Something like that. Alright, so sap. We're actually going to have to run... Oh wait, no, actually. We have to take care of this problem. So, save game. Because I'm going to be messing with this and I don't want to mess it up. If we grab all these things... No, those can't go close together. These are 2 separate rows, right? This is mining drills and duralumin. No, this can definitely be moved closer together. Just like that. Okay, it's still hooked up correctly. Good. Then this whole line comes closer. Then you come closer. And then you come closer. Hopefully it's all still hooked up. There. It looks like it's all hooked up. Yeah, good. Such a nice game. Other games wouldn't have done it anywhere nearly as well. So I can move all you over here now. Giving me more room for more towers. Need one more lane right here. I don't want to copy you. I want to copy you. Now copy you. Now pick up you guys. Put you here. There we are. Alright, so grab that, distribute. We have bought ourselves another row and like 2 more rows right here, right? 1. Here, bots off. 1, 2, and maybe like 1 more. We'll figure it out, right? And then we have problems. So anyway, right here, you are fish food. Like obviously right here is going to be deluxe fish food. No, quality fish food, right? I don't know. Super deluxe fish food, whatever's next. That doesn't show yet. Alright, fine. Okay, so that's coming. Fewer alarms, more overflow than anything else. We're underflowing on cyanic, we're underflowing on hydrogen. Okay, just don't look at it, right? Okay, so our next task, sap trees. I probably should have asked for a lot more sap trees, right? Because when they're needed in enormous quantities. So let's go raid the bin there, and then come back and get the ones that are that I've just caused to be put on. I should have gone and raided the bin first, right? Why must I be so foolish all of the time? Why cannot on occasion I be wise? Did I do sap over here? Do I remember that? Alright, fine. No, sap's right there. We need these. Oh, they're not bringing all of them. The bots are being lazy. And I should have 30 of them. Which is enough for a good plantation, right? So, sap extractor. No. Are they on the way still? Guess so. Alright, I sit here. Sap seed. You are also needed. You take sap, you make seed. It's needed in Numal rations. And it's needed... Really? Making sap trees. Huh. I could have sworn it was used in other stuff. Alright, that's fine though. Let's go make the best sap plantation we can. Do I have any botanical gardens? I do. Alright. And this is gonna... No, we have to go get 60? 60 is the number? No, 120 sap trees Mark II. Alright, let's hope they're in stock. Down here, down here, down here. And we do this kind of in this area, right? So the very first uplifted creature I made, we did it in the formic area. Yeah. Do I have space for this? Absolutely not. Great. Oh, maybe absolutely yes. Alright, and you're not producing anymore? Guess you have to do that. You're not getting any muddy sludge? And that's not typically a problem. Do I do anything about this? Do I just walk away? I think I just walk away. 30 sap trees are probably going to be enough to handle the needs of the north, right? Probably. So we're going to go all the way up, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way up, all the way over here, and you. This is going to be sap central, which means, of course, we have to put down more phantom windmills. We are so in the hole on windmills. Bots on, please. Here, good, good. All of you go down. And so we're going to need to do two things. Like, obviously, we're going to need sap out, and you're going to be a normal whale. And then we're going to need sap seeds out. This is going to be another normal whale. I think something like that. That looks pretty normal. Sure. Alright, in here we'll put botanical gardens. So just like this. Awesome. It's probably enough, right? And then sap in, sap seeds out. Simple, right? Easy to peasy. Just like so. Then up. Pull them back a little bit. Like so. And there's no need to use stack inserters here. Then sap seeds up. Right here. And we have 2 more products in the factory. So good. You are making sap seeds. Where are you? Grod, Tufra. Where are you? Sap. Right there. How long does this take? 5 seconds? So maybe we need 2 in. Bam. Bam. Okay. So, that is a way of life. Now we just need to concentrate a whole lot of sap right here. So, not like you, like you. And you even have loaders now, which is really kind of fantastic. Alright, so that is, you produce 0.2 sap a second, really? Huh. 20 seconds for 1 sap, and now it's speed 4. So 1 every 5 seconds, huh? I think I'll put them down. We have 30 of them, I suppose. Blocks of 3 seem fine. And we want to come over here. We want to go right here, I think. Maybe this isn't what we want to do. Maybe it's blocks of 6. Maybe that's the magic number. These guys make a whole lot of noise. Really? How is my inventory full? Oh, I actually have sap now. How was I so close to the edge before? Can we just do this? And this is logistic space. It kind of looks like too much, right? Whatever. So it wants to be something like this. Here. Gotta turn these bots off for a second. And then plan. Which is, you know, plan, then build is not exactly how I do things normally. But apparently that's going to be what's happening now. Alright, so we're going to go two steps. That's not perfect by any means. It's pretty good. suppose I have to pick this all up now. Alright. Sorry, bots. Well, okay. That's not true at all. I am in no way sorry for this. This is your job. Get out there. Have some pride in what you do. Oh, unfortunately, most of these aren't even going to be here. So what is this? Koopy. What's going on over here? So how many is this? 6 times 6 is 36, which I don't have. So what I really want to do then is pick up all these guys right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And this will be our starting plantation. Right there. And then I suppose what you'll do is you'll just come south. What is the most elegant way to do this? I suppose it doesn't exist, huh? Yeah. Alright. Time to electrify my world. Time to light up my life. Like so. Okay. 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 Alright, enough sap. Questionable. It's a very questionable proposition right there. Is it the sap we have now? Yes. Alright, so we have sap seeds. There we go. Both of those things are now part of the factory. So, looks like we're going to be going for sap seeds first for a while. Oh, what's this? Not sure I'm super happy with that. I mean, I could always put in more sap makers, right? Also, kind of irritated that these aren't stacking. They're putting down individual units of sap. Very unusual. Very disappointing. And we have room for another line here eventually, if it's ever called for. So this is going to take a very long time to fill up. But when it does, it's going to be done. I really need more of these guys, right? This is just insufficient. And to get that, I need more Mach 2 sap trees Mark II. Oh, that seemed like it was working. But you need muddy sludge and you don't have it? Like, how are we short of muddy sludge? How is this a thing that's happening? Somebody explain this to me. I suppose we could just go put in a soil extractor and a washer and just supply it. Could also try to diagnose the muddy sludge problem, even though I absolutely do not want to do that. Yeah. So we need at least 100 more of these, and that's going to take time. You're making sap when you need to be making sap Mark II, right? Why aren't you doing that? Something's different. Something's different down there. Alright, I gotta go look at that. And I suppose I'll go make a soil extractor and just solve this problem on site. It's like, blah, 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 blah. One soil extractor, please. Thank you. Do we have a washer? Just a single washer somewhere. Get rid of some of these pressure pumps. What else? Where else? Too many caravans. Get rid of this moss. What else? Where else? I don't know. Looks like I don't have any washes. So go get the washes. No, I did have a bunch of washers. Now I got more. Alright, whatever. Don't look at it. Go south. And we'll try to fix this problem. Oh, I need another sap tree. Another sap plantation. The thing. I need the thing. Don't you understand me? Now I can't find anything. I could have sworn they were obvious. Oh, right there. Okay. Right there. Now we're ready to go. And do something else. It's not like any of us have a plan here, right? I certainly don't. I'm just flailing around at this point. I'm still on tilt from... Alright, so what I need to do is, that's a Mark 1. What I need to do is to get this Mark 2 out. It's not even going to replace, right? Oh, it did. Nice. I need you to do that, and I need you to do that with this. Okay, so that's 1/2 of my problem. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so that's making the seeds, and you need the sludge now. This goes back, please. Make me a bunch more. Washa. Right here, soil extractor. And there's water. Of course there's water. Okay, that's not true. Of course there's water isn't a statement I can actually get behind. But in this case right now, yes, there is water. Hopefully enough water even. Okay, please make dirt. Now we have to underflow out. It's just in case. And let's hope I'm doing something for the local area too, right? There. There we go. Do you have what you need? Here. Let's... Food extents just wrecked me. Alright, so we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do a double. You're gonna overflow out and underflow past that. So we're gonna ensure that this gets fed first, but then we don't drown the rest of the world, right? There you go. Now you've got your sludge, and eventually it's going to overflow out and the excess is going to go somewhere, but it won't destroy everything. Okay, right, sure, good. And we're going to come back in a couple episodes, we're going to get more sap trees, and we're going to go finish off the sap plantation up there. Great, what was I doing? Well, I need to cross out... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build areas for sap and sap seeds. And I'm going to have sap seeds conveyed by just a normal caravan because so little is needed. And then right here, right? Mushrooms. Yeah, this is bio. I don't even know what this is. That's guano. You don't even have electronics associated with you. Where's your electronics? I'm highly confused about this. Oh, it's over here because it's a quad. Okay, never mind. So what we're doing We're trying to keep our head screwed on to our neck. We are trying to pay attention. We are trying to be good people. But it's so hard when everything is so annoying. Is that good to say? It's certainly accurate to say, box off, please. Alright, so right here. You correct? You look correct. Yeah, that's correct, right? I mean, obviously this stuff in the center doesn't exist. We'll have sap in one side, sap tree in other side. Sap will be with a whale, and sap seeds will be not with a whale. Alright, make it real, please. Then we'll hook up alarms for this. And I guess we will have done some stuff today. Tomorrow I guess I hand build the next level of the bot hive. I have to carry more bots in my inventory, which is both good and bad, right? Hook you both up. There. So you're like that, and you're getting the news, you're both getting the news. Alright, so, dinosaur, on the field. You've got a very easy job. Store food. Then I want you to go up to the sap plantation right here, and I want you to fill your cargo with sap seeds. Then I want you to come down here. Why does this look off center? Oh, because it is. Because of, this has an extra line, but there's nothing I can do about that. Sap seeds get dumped right there. Do it. And it's highly questionable if this needs a double at all, but I want to put the sap seeds on the same level as sap, and sap does need a double, so there you go. Whale. You're going to be used more. You have more to do. Store food. And go up to sap. Yeah, this is just nowhere near enough, isn't it? Fill cargo. And then I want you to dump your cargo right there. Empty cargo. So I probably should have done this a long time ago. Now let's set up our alarms. Then maybe just kind of quit. Maybe just rough out where the silifos are going to go, and then just stop. Here, let's go take a look at first hydrogen right here. Completely stopped. Great. Go look at naphtha. Chugging along. We need more venting capacity. Okay, that's easy to add. And then these are being this will get much better when this fills up, and that's coming fairly soon, so just stay the course here. Then over here we fold up on formic, so formic is completely pressurized, and formamide is completely pressurized, and cyanic is pressurized, and still, this is not pressurized. I wonder if any ammonia has gotten out yet. Like, it's the last chemical to leave this network. Like, cyanic is now flowing, but not a drop of ammonia has gotten out. So this might just be a very poor ammonia maker. This eats 40 a second. Like, or maybe it's just filling the buffers, you know? And it's starved of hydrogen for most of the time, so it's a mistake to read too much into it, you know? So we should be producing excess ammonia. Where else would it be going? like into here, but then you guys shouldn't be able to vent. Because, oh, cyanic is still building up. Alright, so the order of events is it plugs up formic, then it plugs up formamide, then it plugs up cyanic, and then lastly it plugs up ammonia. So, if I had more hydrogen in the system, this would be going better, but I don't. Anyway, alarms. So, this is now tier... It's right here, right? Orgo tier. Second to last, second tier, fourth left and right. Second tier, fourth up. Yeah. Why are they both guano? Oh, it's because it's a double. That's right. So you need sap seeds right there. You just need sap. Alright. And that's hooked up. So, what was I doing? Alright, so we're going to need to go get Zilipho ponds. Which might be being made by now. I can't tell. We have one. Huzzah. We're going to need more than one. Oh, we need reproductive comp. We need one. No, we don't even need Zilipho ponds, right? We just need reproductive complexes. And I don't think we have a single one of those because they require like a gas furnace or something. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Where are you? Reproductive complex. Right here. You're EVA. Alright. I will go get you fistfuls of EVA. I'm actually not that far away from making this stuff myself. It's just, well, myself in the North Factory. Just I don't have it now. So, we're going to hand feed this until such a time where it can be fed all on its own. Where is this area? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. A delivery of 1,000 units EVA. And I will go check on windmills, because I really need windmills. Please let there be windmills there. Ah, yes. Only 5, but... What to do about this? If you get rid of that... Trying to get rid of basic materials. Bolts? Do I have bolts on me? It's so hard to tell. It's just a gray whatever. Do I have a rubber cube on me? I need to get rid of all this basic material. Because I don't... There, take all of that stuff. There, that's what I want. And what's our problem at the moment? We need this guy to deliver... Excuse me, everyone. Still don't know what that is. And you're waiting on this, which is waiting on titanium, which is waiting on ASP, which is being made. Alright, I guess there's no problem there whatsoever. Did I grab the windmills? I didn't. It's nowhere near enough windmills. But it'll make things look slightly less embarrassing. Because I'm so much windmill debt. It's probably going to be like that forever since I'm laying out blocks faster and faster now. Go, put them in. I have enough to clean up this line right here. There. Oh, not even. We're going to be missing one still. Alright, one thing we can do though is add more here. There you go. There. You were 2, you are now 5. You are now drinking at 125 a second. Over here, you are producing at 60 seconds. There, so that's appropriate. And this will continue to build up over time, I suppose. Alright, check back in later, kids, for the exciting conclusion of today's episode. I need now to go put all this EVA... Where are you going? Oh, I guess this was never actually installed, huh? Good for me. Oh, stealth unit. Another one right there. It's a whole pod. This was again an ambush. I have to be so careful. They could get me at any time. So up here, and now the big heart. Alright, here you go. Take all that. Only I want that one, please. There. It's 50 per. No, it's 100 per. Wow. That's a big wow. Alright, come on. Nope, mine. Mine, sucker. Then we can start planning out what this is going to be. That's mine too. Alright, there's going to be more later. 2 of these are going to be what we're going to have to deal with, right? Then, oh, 100 EVA per. Brutal. Alright, so right here is where we've chosen to do this. Right here. And then to reveal my special plan, I guess this whole block is just going to be... Yeah, these blocks are not sized for reproductive centers. Like, this is very much a problem, isn't it? So I guess we do this. We just put in 5, and that's our goal, huh? Yeah, like that. And then, oh, I have to go get Zilipho. We want to make larva right here. Oh, we have to go make phytoplankton. Ooh. Okay, write that down. I do phytoplankton just to the south of here, I suppose. We need to get... What the problem with that is it's just a liquid-liquid transformation. We need to bring in flue gas, and then we have to get phytoplankton out. Probably put it right here, because it ultimately has to get piped up this way. It's not. This is going to be one of those things I actually pipe north. It's not going to be delivered by. Well, maybe. Well, maybe, I don't know. All right. All right. I actually don't understand anything, but this is what we're doing. Let's go get some Zilipho. And then we'll bring in the fish food and the filtration meter, both of which are imported. And then the sap will be local. We'll bring in the phytoplankton. The pressurized water will be made right here. And the point of this is to make not the larva, but to make the wastewater. So we need to set up a... Where's the recycling center? We're going to have to mulch the Zilipho larva. Okay, hold on, take a larva. How long does it take to do this? Please be fast. It takes 3 seconds to mulch one. Okay, so each one of these... Oh, so it's actually going to be harder to get rid of the larva than it is to produce anything. That's a problem. So each one of these in 10 seconds, and it's going to be faster than that, is going to produce 12 seconds worth of... Well, no, I'm doing this wrong. Every 20 seconds, it's going to produce 12 seconds worth of production time. And then it's multiplied. This is multiplied by 2 here. Let's just go get Zilipho from down south. I need just a chunk of them. And it's going to get so much faster. Wonder if the recycling center is affected by speed. kind of hope so, even though I don't think so, you know? Let's go to save some from being mulched. There you go. You guys have been chosen for your virtue and your piety, exactly, for a new life, to have endless offspring that will go on to prosper. Here in the North Factory, well, should I be also making Zillifo out of this, you know? I'm making the larva of the splats, and I should try to use them, right? So maybe right next door I start growing Zillifo out of this, and that'll be the first creature I make. So they kind of have to be done hand in hand, which raises the question, do I want to do this here, the wastewater, or do I want to move it up? I think I kind of want to move it up then, if I'm going to put it in the farm territory. You know, take all this, move it to this block right here, and then reserve this block for raising Zillifo, which doesn't have to happen for a very, very long time. I need the shells, but not immediately. And I don't want to deal with all of the biological processes until then. So, in any case, if I'm going to be growing the larva essentially for the wastewater, and the larva are byproducts, I should try using those and then recycling them. That will be more efficient. Or I can keep everything separate, you know, keep all the concerns separate. This is just a pure wastewater generator with no externalities whatsoever. I also like that idea. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Only not today. I'm gonna wrap up now. What a distracted day. This was not a good episode whatsoever. Oh. Okay, good enough. Alright, so now we have to do the thing. Right. We have to get rid of this. Zoom in real close. Try to center it. Oh no. Alright. Now zoom in real close. Zoom in on you. Put the thing in this. Put the cursor in the center. Alright, we're gonna get this right one of these days. Alright, so right there, right there. Right there looks pretty centered to me. And then finger test. Finger test looks alright. Zoom out. Alright, that's pretty good. And right now, screenshot. What a terrible episode. Okay, time to recap. What did I do today? Well, firstly, I pursued a fool's errand, and I set up shale oil production. I set up Kerogen production. I'm siphoning off carbolic oil to mine stone and to get Kerogen. Stone is treated as waste. Kerogen is treated as primary product. It comes down here to make shale oil. Shale oil was going to make hydrogen, but that recipe doesn't exist. It is only in the Factopedia. It is not in the real. So that's very, very, very sad. I'm going to have to report that. After that, I recovered, and we decided to recover concentrated... No. Like concentrates, it's something like that. The super concentrates off of the naphtha production, and then turn that into hydrogen here. It's very spotty right now because we're not producing enough naphtha, and also because a lot of it's going into making petroleum gas, which isn't buffered up because naphtha was not being vented for a long time, and it should have been, and we put in naphtha vent. Look, we put in a new square today. Isn't that great? Next, we saw that this hydrogen wasn't doing enough for formic, formamide, ammonia, cyanic right here. And we saw that we were going to need to get something else. What we needed urea in order to get we needed wastewater to get urea. We needed urea to get formaldehyde and also fertilizer. We needed formaldehyde in order to make melamine resin. We need melamine resin to complete this block right here, which is going to make melamine resin plastic. And that's the purpose right there. When I thought I was ready to do that right now, I was not ready. So we've taken a detour into making a whole bunch of xylopho larvae, which I have determined is the most efficient way to make wastewater at the moment. This is going to be a primary wastewater maker right here. I'm going to figure out the right ratio of recycling centers to reproductive centers because these larvae are just going to get mulched and then biomassed and then burned. So this is just a pure wastewater maker right here. And I'm going to have to figure out how to rig that up. And then we're going to have a line over here, and then wastewater will go in likely right there. And then right here, we're going to be making urea. And that's a very important biological chemical that's used everywhere. So hopefully that works out. So we also put in a sap in order to feed the xylopho reproductive centers right here. We put in a sap orchard as best we could. We need to get to do much more here because this is not producing enough sap, but we're making sap and sap seeds. And that's going to take a long time to buffer up, but eventually it's going to be fine. And I also am working on getting more production up. Anyway, that is fine. Everything's okay. It's just my plans were completely thrown by not being able to make cheap hydrogen. And I shouldn't be all that pissed because this is a temporary problem because it's all because oxygen is stuffed up, and that's all because we don't have our main oxygen consumers online yet. So in the end, it doesn't matter, and I need to just put my head down and bull forward. So be it. In the South Factory today, I did some stuff. Like we messed with I can't even remember, and I deleted all of my notes as I was checking things off. Like Duralumin's working now. Copper is we fixed the hydrocarbon stack by putting in a coke vent right there. That was very important because we were finally hit the point where we were making too much coke, and the whole hydrocarbon vent was getting stopped up on residual mixture. So that has to come here. So coke has to be treated as a waste product and has to be vented, and it is. So hopefully that hydrocarbon stack is just flowing freely now, and everything is there okay there as well. Oh, we also turned off vat brains in order to make neural processors in order to make more whales because I'm using whales faster than they're being made. We have to, and vat brains aren't important right now. Tech is not important right now. It's just I need to build infrastructure. So yeah, I'm done now. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.